Hello, super quick intro. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can solve the quartet puzzle, how you can disassemble it, and then how you can reassemble it. And there's a few different ways that it can be done, but today I'm going to be showing you what I have found to be the simplest and the easiest to explain, and that's it. Now before we start, there are a few moves that do have to be in exactly the right position, but once they are in the right position, they shouldn't be stiff, you shouldn't have to force anything. Things should glide around each other if you're in the right position for that specific move. Now with that in mind, let's crack on with the solution. Now before we can solve the quartet puzzle, we first need to get it in the right position. Now from a labeling perspective, you'll notice that the two sets of squares are slightly different. For instance, this set of squares, the gaps are at an acute angle, and the gaps in this set of squares is at an obtuse angle. For labeling purposes, the obtuse angle, this one is labeled the quartet, and the acute angled ones are labeled Hanayama. So the first thing we need to do is get it into this position here. So the Hanayama bit gap is here, and the quartet gap is here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the acute angle pieces and we're going to pull it apart like this. I'm going to tip it up here just so you can see this move a little bit more easily. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift this piece up and over its own piece and then turn it around that corner here. Now what you'll notice is that this piece here did not have to drop into this gap completely. Its corner just dips in slightly, and then we have enough room to just turn around the corner. If that goes in there completely, then you can't turn around this corner here, okay? And once that's done, we're gonna close the acute angle pieces up, and then we're gonna grab this piece here, and we're gonna turn it around this corner here, okay? Once we've done that, we need to rotate this piece here anti-clockwise, and then those two pieces can come across each other and into here. Now once we're in this position, it's actually pretty much solved. There's just a bit of untangling to do and separating, and then all four pieces are going to be separated. So from here, all we have to do is untangle that piece there, untangle that piece there, untangle that piece there, and we've separated 4 bits into 2 bits, or 1 bit into 2 bits. And then we just separate each piece individually. And that is how you separate the quartet puzzle. And for reassembling the quartet puzzle, this first step is the hardest part. Now obviously we have 2 sets of matching squares, but for this part we don't want the squares to match. So we want to pair them up, but we don't want those pairs to match. So it should look like something like that. Now what we want is, remembering about those angles, we want to line it up so that the acute angles are opposite each other and the other piece is in an upright position like it is here. So the same thing here, we want the acute angle facing each other here, and we're going to put these bits upright with the corners, the gaps in these corners here. Now this bit can look quite confusing, but there is just 3 overlaps that you need to do. So the first overlap is this one here. So that crosses over into there. Then we're going to lift this piece up and slide it over the top of that piece there. And at the same time, we're then going to come over the top of this piece with this piece here. And then when we pull it together, we get into this position here. So that reassembled square in the middle is matching. Then what we need to do is overlap these 2 pieces here and then rotate this piece on the left clockwise. And what that allows us to do is to then come around this corner here with this piece into here. And then we're just doing a reverse of the move that we did at the start. So we're separating these 2 pieces slightly so that this corner can drop into that gap there. And what that allows us to do is come over the top with this piece here, and then we have reassembled the quartet puzzle. So there we go, it is as simple as that. Now for such a tough puzzle to solve first time, The steps to actually getting this disassembled and then reassembled are actually quite simple in comparison to how hard the puzzle is. Now I hope you found the steps simple and easy to follow. If you did, or if you didn't, please let me know down below with what you think of the quartet puzzle. And if you want to see more solutions to these other Hanayama puzzles that we've done, or me solving the puzzles for the first time, then you can click my face here to subscribe. You can watch some of the videos over there. And until next time, I will see you later. Peace!